Have you ever wondered how you ended up in an unpleasant situation?
Ugh, I'm like chewing on sand.
Well, I didn't need to, because he put me in it.
This way, quick.
My eyes are watering. All this for an opening shot? Let's climb a sand dune at 6 a.m., he said. It'll be fun, he said.
But I guess this is what I signed up for.
Is this fun?
Some adventure filmmakers.
This is
What we have to do. We flew to Mexico, we bought and converted the van. The opening shot has to be epic. Darling, this way!
Can we go back?
Hi everyone, I'm Carly, and I'm not usually this grumpy on a hike, but I've not had coffee yet. And this wind was an unwelcome surprise.
I can't see anything, I can't breathe.
And that excitable guy you see there is my boyfriend Harry, who annoyingly doesn't seem to mind nature's extreme exfoliation treatment.
What do you think?
Painful.
Painful to the eyes. It's like looking at you.
8 weeks ago, we each bought a camera, planned a rough direction down the Americas, and set off to become adventure travel filmmakers. And based on the past 2 months, we're in for one hell of a ride. So let's take you back to the beginning.
Putting the car through a nice little baby. It was like work really hard to get to a certain point where it will be absolutely awful, and you will regret your whole journey. And everything you own will have sand lobbed.
Let's hope you don't feel that way about the whole journey.
What?
Like you worked really hard and then you get to the end and you actually hate it.
I hope that's not a metaphor. I probably should have
It's
said
the end of the season.
Probably should have
And
said something.
finish. I've always been obsessed with film.
Wow, if only I had chosen to go the journalist route.
Can we jump up and down now?
Yeah.
What creatures exist in the mangrove? Move, 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 move!
This is a good idea! What is going on? This is just gonna take a minute.
You learned about this the other day. Shooting doesn't take a minute.
Well, with you,
Huh?
with you, we can't take forever. We need to just like get it.
No, we don't. We need to, like, if we're gonna make real stuff, we need to get it good. And I'm capturing you, so haha!
If you want to make real stuff, we need to actually finish projects. That means doing it on time and finishing.
Yeah, well, hang on, let's just try and get one shot. I love how I'm always complaining to you about how much time you take to do stuff. And now,
you're just
you get to do the same for me.
You're such a perfectionist.
I feel like if we're gonna be making
but
documentaries, then we need to.
My thing is always to be on time.
But remember Tim Noonan, she was always complaining, just like, because he was asking her to do the shot over and over and over again. So I'm just going to be Tim.
Oh no, now we have to take roles.
No,
I have to be PJ. Everyone hated PJ.
No, they didn't. She was a strong character.
Yeah, well, exactly. She had strong opinions.
That's why that's exactly like you then.
So what are we doing?
Speaking of, we should stop heading this direction and maybe we should go and pack.
Yeah.
I've always been obsessed with film and story writing. Like I wrote stories all the time. When Harry Potter came out, before the next book came out, I would be writing chapters of what I thought would be coming up next in the book. So I think naturally from that progression of writing and love of films came this love of maybe wanting to write for films.
My dream job was to be an artist and to just paint for people. And as I got older and I was kind of pursuing this specific path in architecture, I always thought that maybe someday I could share the way that I see the world with the people around me through art, through photography. And as I got older and developed this curiosity for the world and for different cultures, as I started to travel, I I was more exposed to different types of media and things like National Geographic. I felt like I'd missed out on that opportunity. This is my power stance. I guess it's never too late to start something new, right?
And after meeting Harry a year ago, it seemed fate that we've both lived and want to continue to live nomadic lives. And we now feel ready to take the leap and turn our creative passions into a lifestyle. All we need now is a set of wheels.
Bienvenidos a Mexico.
As a Californian arriving in Mexico, I thought I'd know what to expect. But the colors, the food, just everything blew me away.
And as it was my 4th time in Mexico, I knew that the streets would give us plenty of practice for our filmmaking careers, whilst I enjoyed Carly's reactions.
Wow, I've never seen weddings like this before. I hope mine will be this fun. Hint, hint.
I'm sure it will. But with excitement in the air, I was scoping out all the possible vehicles we could use for our overland adventure.
Forgetting that right now, we didn't have one. Getting around sucked, and we still had a series to plan.
So now is when reality hits.
We got to the place on the map, and the guy says it's not actually here, so we have to go a block away. It's like 40 degrees outside and humid, and we're in all black, and it's hot, and we're sweating a lot. I wouldn't want this to be our whole lives for the next year and a bit.
No, thank you very much.
So we're gonna land in Mexico. We're going to plan this whole filming adventure.
Okay, so...
I'm writing this down and you're writing this down.
Huh?
So we're trying to get off the beaten track.
Yeah.
We might need to take like a prop plane or something.
Yeah.
Like it must be like a challenge or a cultural thing, or like, should we have a category or several categories to fit? Can't be like a mainstream tourist trap kind of activity.
An activity could be like make a Belizean fisherman smile.
We must involve or include an outside person, befriend someone, or be invited to something, or be, you know.
I'm sure that will happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's not going to be able to, if we're going into a community, we're not going to go in solo and just snap a shot and run. Oh, it's so annoying. I don't want to do anything fake.
Yeah.
I just want to do it real. I want to like have everything documented real, but it's just like when you've only got so many cameras to capture this stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to somehow find a car or some kind of vehicle to take us across all of Latin America.
How's your research going?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just using Facebook Marketplace. And obviously, like, translation is a big issue.
We looked on Facebook Marketplace inside the USA, but there were a lot of scammers out there. And one of our biggest worries is like, okay, you know, speaking English in the United States, if someone scams you, you can kind of get a feeling like if they are doing it or not. But that's going to be really different in Mexico.
And then there's the whole issue of like making sure that as tourists we can buy the car.
Right.
It's going to be legal. We're going to be able to cross the borders, and that the car that they sell us is actually in a good condition. And we're not going to buy the car and then like two miles down the road the engine's going to pop out or something like this. So.
You know, I feel a big responsibility to make sure that she is well protected and she's safe, and you know, her family are so behind what we're doing and they just want to see us kind of succeed at this.
I mean, look at this old ambulance. I did message them and I did it in Spanish, like, hello, we're looking to convert this car into a camper van and drive down to South America. Do you think the vehicle would be good for this? And it just said, hello, hay option. Something, is that option? I don't know.
I mean, I knew a little bit of the language last time I was here, about 2 years ago. But, I mean, I've tried practicing and I can't get anything out. So my Spanish needs some heavy work if we're going to be able to kind of navigate the landscape of buying a car.
I feel really overwhelmed by all of this.
I think we're going to need some Spanish lessons.
Quiero travel.
Nombre, my name, oh my God.
Meet Jasmine, our extremely patient Spanish teacher. Man, did I feel sorry for her when she was trying to understand Harry's random rants.
¿Tú puedes salir acá?
Sí, pero cuando estoy en, how do you say, la
floor para danza, the dance floor. Yo me gusta danza como, how do you say, con jugados, with games.
Sí.
Por ejemplo, tú eres un mono y yo soy un tortuga.
Okay.
So then you just, okay, so you have to dance like a monkey in the dance floor. I'll dance like
Okay.
just,
Okay.
Yeah, I've still got a way to go there. But for 3 weeks, we did actually learn quite a lot. And it was all down to Jasmine because not only did she teach us about the language, but about Mexican culture too.
She even gave me a Oaxacan cooking class where I learned that the food and the preparation of it are integral within families and relationships.
It's a way to show affection. It's a way to take care of the family also. And I want to keep the tradition. I want to, I will, of course, my mom is super young. But one day she will not want to be with me. And I will recall her because she cooks very delicious. So in that way, I want somebody to recall me. Like
It's like a way to remember.
Exactly.
We loved our time with Yasmin, but as it turned out, we wouldn't actually need Spanish for our negotiations with the car.
Wait, this is exactly what we need. Look. Wait. Ready to travel Ford camper van. Available mid of February, any location. This looks like exactly the type of vehicle we need. And it already has all of the things. It's already been kind of converted. Descriptions in English. Looks like other travelers are selling this thing.
Right.
Maybe they're just going home and need to get rid of their van and... Oh,
American plates.
American plates. So possible to transfer ownership.
Remotely, we can help with the information.
I'm an American. I can...
This is kind of what we've been looking for.
Yeah, I can actually buy it and register it to my name so that we'll actually own it and we won't have to buy it off of a Mexican person transferring.
Okay, send a message.
I said, are you available now?
Now? Hello! So, how are you feeling now that...
Sweaty.
Sweaty. How are you feeling now that we're going to actually go and see the vehicle?
I'm ready. I'm like, especially after having to lug our stuff just for the last 15 minutes and getting in a taxi and everything just makes me even more and more eager to get a vehicle so we can store things, and it's just gonna be so nice. I just want to get the show on the road. Honestly, I'm not gonna dilly-dally with this deal, and it looks like...
You have to negotiate. You can't just go in like, yeah, here's all the money you asked for.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I was gonna give them a certain amount. I just said I said I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna get the show on the road.
Maybe van life starts today. Here we go. There they are! Hello, how are ya? Good to see you. Dude, nice to meet you. How are you? Nice to meet you. How are you?
It felt so great to see the van in person, and we were graciously given a detailed tour around the van where we could get an idea of the living space and its previous owners.
Here we have a drum.
Cool.
And wind.
Yeah, you wanna see it too, Harry?
Oh, it's comfy.
Comfy?
Very comfy.
It's like a truck, right?
Yeah. The van was fully equipped and had everything we would need to live and work in it. And it was stealth, and Yardin and Nimrod were super conscientious about its upkeep. And it was exciting to hear about all the adventures they'd already had in it.
Yeah. Party. And we sit here and talk bullshit.
Yeah.
People came and just digged us out and pushed
wow.
in.
So, of course, I bought it.
How are you feeling right now, guys? One thing that we love is like how the cars started from Alaska, got to somewhere, handed off, got to another location, handed off, and it's like the car's on its own journey. And then it's just other people are just like the passengers.
Yeah.
Going on there.
We're just kind of following
He chose us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like the one,
I guess
the
it's
one
true.
choose the wizard.
Exactly. Harry Potter reference.
And 10 days later, the van was ours.
Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye.
Later, troubles. Can I say it?
Yes.
Can we jump up and down now?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a vehicle.
We have
a
fucking
home.
camper van. We did it!
We said yes to the van.
Oh my gosh, I can't even, like, my hair is standing up on my arm. What the heck?
What a day. Can't sleep.
Me neither. But now we've got to gut it, convert it, and turn it into a house. Night. You fart. Oh.
Netflix will never give us a show if they keep doing that.
There's just a lot of work to do. We've got to finish all the electrics, we've got to put the roof on, we've got to put a new floor in. We've got to make all the cabinets, the water, the foot pump. We've got to design the bed so it can fold out. It's just a lot of work, which is amazing, but we've given ourselves 2 weeks to do it, which I think we're slowly realising it's not enough time.